What's going on, y'all? As y'all can see, I'm back at it. MDF here, back at work. Listen, just really excited for the summer. Really excited for the summer. 3 projects this summer. First project is the Gas Tape, which is coming out July 4th. The second project is Rhythm and Blues, and that's my mixtape. That's coming out on August 22nd, excuse me. And then the last mixtape is called Hustle. Time to Hustle, and that's coming out in the winter, so December, maybe November, not really sure, but yeah, so just up here today, just back at it, little flow for y'all, little freestyle for y'all, for one of my favorite tracks. I say I'm destined to win, never born to pretend. Man, I was born to win, wasn't born to fit in. I say cohesive to losing, I couldn't do it, you dig him? Every time you look at him, you gon' know that he winning, cause the way that he shining, but you check out he grinding. 24 hours on that motherfucker, you hear me? Yeah, 9 to 5s couldn't compete with this. Man, I'm serving the peace, no ludicrous, I'm back at it, couldn't stop the kid. Always about threes, always about winning. Always about getting it in, recorded, DVDs, CDs, whatever. Put me on stage, I ain't playing around, cause I'm a swag champ, a boss champ, and a boss champ. MDF until the end, best show respect, yes. Yes. Yeah. So, yeah, man, we back at it, man, back at it. It's really just giving y'all, a really good feel on me. Good shit, good stuff. Like I said, look out for the Gas Tape, Pump 1. Look out for Rhythm and Blues, August 22nd. Then look out for Hustle, Time to Hustle. Thanks for all the love on Twitter, all the salutes and all the respect and all the shout outs and stuff. Appreciate all of it. Thanks for all the retweets and stuff. I'm talking about other people's events. Half the time, I'm talking about somebody else's event. Half the time, it ain't with my damn event. But, that's what we do. It's up next, man. Everybody's up next. Everybody's up next. So, look, like I said, shout out the team up next for all the good Abbies. Shout out to Bruce next. Shout out to Philly, DMV, Atlanta, all that good stuff. Up next. Yeah, man, people ask me that all the time. Why, I got so many, different names and shit. I mean, sometimes, the names fit, I guess, the material more. Mr. 3 Letters is more, my personal, pen name and shit. So, I just use Mr. 3 Letters to just identify, myself more personally. But MDF is more like entertainment, more fun, so I usually use that just for the... Oh, so who would I want to do a collaboration with right now? Right now, probably just good, really good producers. I really just want to work with really good producers right now. Get my stuff together, get it sounding how I want it to sound before I start working with a lot of artists. But after that, definitely anybody from Pearl Gang, anybody from Blind Gang, who else? Anybody from Clutch, shout out to Clutch Gang. Anybody from On Task, it's my fans. Definitely Wale, Big Crit. I know he come up with a crazy beat. I can do a concept. That shit just, yeah, Big Crit. What else? Or who else? A lot of people, man. A lot of people. Definitely Styley. Shout out to Styley. I listen to a lot of his music. Chevys and Spaceships. That was a tough song, and that video really corresponded with the song. So I like videos that really illustrate the song's personality and the song's main contents. So yeah, that's my answer for that. Who would I want to work with? This question, my message, live life. Live and just let things flow. Let things flow naturally, more organically. That's my, I think that's my only message, you know. I say a lot of things in my music, but I think the overall message, you know, I know my overall message is just live life. So yeah, just live life to the fullest. Work, live, work, up next. Shouldn't have did it. They want to freestyle. 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 We been at Mile, been somewhere increasing my style. Somewhere overseas, somewhere they can't be. Somewhere out Belgium, Sicily. Got my guns from there and my cars too. Everybody out here look like cartoons. Wildin' coyotes, seen them all the time. They want to freestyle. Where you at, Mile? Somewhere. Say, hey, I'm somewhere, Stockholm, they trying lock homes, got big paper, and nowadays they trying to give me all that. No, man, they can run it back, but I ain't stopping, cause I'm somewhere out like Rodman, somewhere assisting, somewhere rebounding, somewhere on some grind shit. Nigga couldn't found him. They wanna freestyle, they wanna freestyle, they wanna freestyle. Where you been at, Mile? They wanna freestyle, they wanna freestyle, they wanna freestyle. Where you been at, Mile? Somewhere, now I'm there, now I'm gone and right here. A musketeer, hold it down for my own crew. Already told you before, we don't know you. They wanna freestyle, they wanna freestyle, they wanna freestyle. Where you been at, Mile? They wanna freestyle, they wanna freestyle, they wanna freestyle. Where you been at, Mile? In the studio, the back cave. Where you been at, Mile? Somewhere getting it. Got a pen, got a page, so I'm a slave to the page. Man, put me on hell, give me a mic and put me on the stage. I'm a slave to the mic, and no, a slave to the stage. Man, I fucked up, but it's a freestyle, so they wanna freestyle, they wanna freestyle, they wanna freestyle. Where you been at, Mile? They wanna freestyle, they wanna freestyle, they wanna freestyle. Where you been at, Mile? I've been somewhere overseas where the birds be. I be somewhere overseas, never thirsty. Somewhere toasting, somewhere popping, somewhere doing some stuff. You can't stop him. They wanna freestyle. Where you been at, Mile? Check my passport, all types of sorts. Got 3 IDs. You catch me somewhere VIP in the fucking party with bad chicas, little senoritas, short dresses just to impress us. You know they wanna freestyle. Where you been at, Mile? 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 Mile. Where you been at, Mile? They wanna freestyle. Where you been at, Mile? They wanna freestyle. They wanna freestyle. They wanna freestyle. Where you been at, Mile? Where you been at, Mile? Mile. Dual exhaust boss. Got the red little lights when the ball pull off. Got a ball spot in that shit, and I'm gone. Dual exhaust, homie, so I'm gone. You know, they want a V4. I got a V6. Where you been at, Mile? Not here, bitch. On test. Up next.